Hi folks, I'm making coffee. Can y'all hear me? I'm making coffee. So luckily your girl writes notes, copious notes, yo. So I know who Juror 295 is, but I'm making coffee and my voice isn't ready. See, I gotta fight crime in the middle of the night, and I was up late fighting crime, baby, fighting victims of crime, baby. So I'm listening and watching BJ investigate. I wish I could make her like box small. I don't want to. I don't want to feel like I'm stealing her content. But I think we're all relying on each other right now. So I hope she doesn't mind me showing her. Hey BJ. I hope she doesn't mind me showing her sometimes. I'm gonna try to minimize that a bit. So she said their first announcement was 295 was out. Now y'all know some of these have stuck out in my memory, and then some they didn't give numbers to, right? So I know 295. All they said was 295 was a female in law school. So they want 295 out. They do not want women with law degrees because the lady from Her Justice, remember I was talking about the Her Justice lady? Because I was talking about how these people with these acronyms are coming in, but they ain't saying who they are, who shot John, and where they're going to bury him at. So if you don't say that and you in a jury pool, I guess everybody in New York know what Her Justice is. Okay, well, this is being, you know, said all around the world. All these people with these acronym places. So they were talking about just skipping it and doing it on Monday.
Ooh, y'all, breaking news,
breaking news.
Victim 5.
Here's a victim 5 now, y'all.
Requesting to use a pseudonym.
Wants to use a pseudonym.
Go by, like Jane Doe 5.
Don't want her name out there. I don't blame him. Check this out. Somebody, I think it was 295, wasn't it? Was complaining that she wasn't safe. She feared her safety. Listen, yo, this is that kind of court case, okay? This is the court case where your ass is getting threatened. You getting sick, harassing notes. We are living in a day and time where somebody walked up in one of our departments. I forget what department it was. Remember that man who had the drone flying over him? All because he knew what they did, what the doggy team did up in that department? And that boy knows that boy. Eon knows the peon. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a little hyped up because I just woke up. Let me get ready, y'all. Eon knows the peon. And they all think they run regular people's lives. You ain't got no rights because you're poor? Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on, man. I'm for the victims. But the law system ain't for the victims. So I'm going to say bullshit all through this case about victims.
Still object.
Y'all saw the Pope got chosen yesterday, right?
You see these little brackets? He puts in brackets his thoughts and his words. So it's like the judge is like, oh, pipe down, Maureen. We can get these people at 8:30 on Monday. At 9 a.m. as soon as it starts, we can do the peremptory strikes. Nicola says it's only going to take 10 or 15 minutes.
It's going to be some problems if they do this on Monday. Because that's a weekend, boo. They got too much time to do crime. You do not let shit go down on the weekend. It's too much time to do crime. You gotta manage 3 news cycles that get buried.
And the judge is like, we'll see. But also, victim 5 now. They can't go by victim 5. They gotta use their real name. What else?
Damn. Victim 5 wanted to use a pseudonym. They won't let her. Or him.
The most recent tweet right there. Oh man, so many things are happening. So if you're just joining, hi, hello. We are looking at live tweets from inside the courthouse. Now this was supposed to be the last day of jury selection. We're supposed to leave this live stream knowing who the jury was. Well, not knowing who the jury was, but somebody will know who the jury is.
All right, I have coffee. I just need my cowboy hat, and I'll be right with you all.
Well,
I shall show my face but my name shall not be mentioned.
On the day. He was the one that was kind of rushing on Wednesday. We need to get it done. We have this finished. This needs to be done. Y'all need to be able to spend time doing other trial preparations. And the feds are now, the judge did allow them to have a couple extra days. Primarily, it seems to allow jurors who might chicken out to do so. That really was what both sides really argued. They were like, Your Honor, people are going to be cold feet. People are not going to show up. We don't want to waste our challenges on people. We're like, oh, no, take this person out, keep this person in. And then the person we wanted to keep in is not going to be on the jury anyway because they don't show up or something. So let's like weed these people out. Well, the judge, he wasn't really buying that argument on Wednesday. But now all of a sudden today, he's like, yeah, let's push it off even more. Let's like keep on not having a jury select.
About ready to get on my pony. I'm almost on the pony. What's up, y'all?
It's very strange.
I gotta fix my other chair. It ain't easy to get up. Your joints be hurting and all that. I don't know what they doing to us. I guess this food is horrible.
They did take a break, but they're back to the break.
Right.
The judge took the break. And Bob was checking with the jury department.
It's a long way down, people. It's a long way down for me. That's why I don't show that part on camera. Alright. Alright, well, good morning, everybody. Here we are again. Hope everybody made it to Friday of jury trial, jury selection. Alright, let me pull up the Twitter rants, which the X rants. This doesn't have the same ring. He should have just named it Twitter X. You know, that should have been the first sign. He's about him. You take a whole thing that was not about him. Oh, it's just about me now. Or whatever. Whatever.
Oh my gosh. Whoa. Y'all are making it rain. Shout out to y'all.
You are going to hear a lot of shit.
Love your coverage. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think BJ has the best, like, visual coverage. Unfortunately, Inner City Press has to do this all by Twitter. Eat by exit.
$2, why does Diddy have so many lawyers? I mean, your guess is as good as mine because once you start having like a certain amount of lawyers,
they asked. See, this is why I did my own channel. I don't want to mess people's channel up by saying what I'm saying.
Who's the boss?
Somebody asked her why does Diddy have so many lawyers. Y'all see that picture of that guy? I'm for the victims, man. I'm for the victims. That's all I'm saying. So you ain't. I'm not gonna sit up here and rub your ass about the shit you've done in your fucking life, you fucking offender. And most of the times we get victimized. So I don't appreciate that picture. I saw that young man in the fucking courtroom. You got him surrounded like that, like you about to do some sort of L word or something. You're fucking crazy. Just you only needed the regular amount in there. Cause as far as I heard, that dude was the one that was the damn passenger in the car, and he was knocked out or something. I tell you, I don't click on stories when I first see them. Except for the Pope. Y'all saw the Pope got elected yesterday, right? What happened? Hold on. Let me check out the Twitter because they say it's something about. Something about $2.95. I think she wanted to leave because she feared for her safety. Baby, you know what that means. This man is out threatening. What you fearing? What do you fear? You fearing the loss of your job? And then think about how intently they have not wanted people, women specifically, who have to do with law. Why do I say that? Because the first. Was it whoever was it, her justice? They argued that. Remember, I had to bring that up. I'm like, why is that? You gotta watch the ones that they huffle and shuffle over. Them is gonna be the ones because this whole thing has had a pattern. I don't know if it's a natural pattern by God or if it's a pattern by Satan. And Satan's on trial today. You know what I'm saying? About it. We're choosing the jury duty for Satan. Satan.
And thank you again, Boy Mom X3 for the $1.99 super chat. Okay, so
baby, you want to be the boogeyman. Don't be mad because I called you Satan. Don't be mad. You wanted this status. I don't know. I don't know, guys. All right. Let me try to. You know how I am.
Speaking of, the
Get my pen.
so I think they are going. So okay. So
Yeah, go forward.
oh,
Hold on.
excuse me, got two new tweets. Woo, okay.
Two new tweets.
So victim five cannot use evidence. All right, let's put a pin in for a second the jury selection process. It appears that the
No pseudonyms for victim 5. Where's my page at? This is day 3. Let's skip day 4. So this is day. We better leave room for day 3.
I deny.
What's up? If you watching, I appreciate you. I am doing the review of the SDPDC, whatever he wanted to call himself, because you know he was gonna change his name after this. When he come out of here, he probably gonna be Brother Boombastic. Or he might just take the title of Lucifer. I don't know. Clearly, he has set upon being the boogeyman. I didn't even know what that meant. I mean, no offense to actual Chichi-man, because I don't care about Chichi-man. I love these songs, Chichi-man. Damn, I gotta watch that video again. Alright, we at day 4, and the problem is, day 4 is actually day 5. Because day 4, there was no selecting. Today is 5/9. Pain for no reason. Alright, so let me look up your boy. Oh, okay. I can click on him now. I still don't like that. The way it's set up is just too much on there. Too busy! I thank God I got some coffee. You don't even know. There was a time where I survived on coffee, toast, and an AM fucking radio. My struggle bus is magnificent. Tell me shit about my struggle.
2 years before she met Diddy at a party. But Diddy's lawyers are saying no, you can't use that picture. It makes it look like she's underage. The feds, the attorney said, yeah, but Kathy had attended a party with Diddy 2 years before his pregnancy, which was taken on May 19th, 2005.
Okay, now, phone.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
Good job, man.
Victim 1 attended a party, that's what she's saying, with the defendant 2 years before this photo, which was taken on. She signed with the defendant's record label, a visual sparks volume. We are not suggesting what Mr. Shapiro said. Alright, so we still don't know.
The photo was taken in 2005. Okay, the photo was taken. That is what we're being told. Isn't the other right that Kathy attended a party with Diddy 2 years before the
I get up and I gotta sit down again. It's gonna be a doozy. My joints hurt so bad.
We are not suggesting she was underage.
We are not suggesting she would.
I gotta give it to the government. I gotta give it to them. I agree.
I agree too.
Suggest she was underage.
I'm just going backwards because they already talked about juror 295 and the her lady. And then I don't know if I missed something else because I had to come down the steps, and that could have been two selections of jurors right there. See, there's a law clerk here. Juror number 6 was a law clerk. Oh, they got a son that's a law clerk. Because I want to know why they're being picky. Who don't they want? What kind of person aren't they looking for? They're looking for people that ain't have no yeses on the application. That's a clear one. They're looking for people without stomach issues. This shit. Alright. Where is the her justice person? I really need my highlighter. It's around here somewhere. It's gotta be right over there somewhere. Her justice. I'm sorry, y'all. It's gonna be loading in a second. I wanna show her in a small box, because I don't want to like be ripping content. You know what I'm saying? Because BJ is the best at investigating it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if her name is BJ. I don't know why I say BJ investigate. If that surprised with me. I'm here to have my ADHD reaction so I can say, "Oh hell no," to other people's reporting. Because I intend to just say, "Oh hell no!" Like, yo, did y'all hear that fucking Cassie is in New York? Do y'all know that Sunday is Mother's Day? Protect Cassie. Can we get security on Cassie, please? If you got to, call the brothers from the temple. Okay, go get you some stars and crescents to protect you because you was in New York. You in his garden, pregnant on Mother's Day. Mm. It's giving danger. God darn it. I was hoping, that like when I heard that yesterday, I didn't like it. Mm. So when the day the Pope gets, oh damn it, it still ain't loaded here. I'll read it off of here and then put her up here, since it want to be done. They don't. Somebody in a thing. I just gotta catch up because I want to get my notes together. You gotta take copious notes. Have y'all heard all the details? Like they need 45 jurors. They're gonna say yes to. These are preemptory selections. The people they feel like I think the defense gets 10 and the defense gets 10 and the attorneys, lawyers and shit get 6. As far as I understand. But y'all know. I don't have to be right about shit anymore. That's the beautiful thing about coming into your own about your disabilities. Like, yeah, you can do shit, but it might be wrong. It might be wrong, and then we're gonna roll with it. But no, it's probably right. Lord, y'all, Lord. Okay. Okay, I'm not even. I don't know if I turned the heat on when I'm in that room. I'm having a hot flash. Goodness gracious. I'm about to strip. Alright, inner city. Astro Yo, I need some money too. I can't explain it to you. I'm grossly in need of funds, but I respect the fact that you probably are too. And yo, you know what? I need information. If you could tell me how to get funds, I'm good with that too. But I do not accept scams. I was on Willie D's channel one day. Willie freaking D. And this guy, somebody from the Willie D channel scammed me. And this dude was, oh, they a mess. I can't stand that shit.
Celebrate this achievement, the management team.
Like, what kind of scam? Y'all be scamming people in the YouTube chat. Get out of here. Oh, his eyes bother me. His face. It was nice to see, like, to be engaged, to be up and close. But the man is really, and I know, my beautification may not be on point right now, but it's his presence. It's really deep. Ain't nobody too tired to walk, but they be trying to bullshit people with this shit, man. Alright, so I'm gonna put DJ on until I find anything. Yeah. It's gonna be crazy if they try to do this on Monday. You know why? First they skipped yesterday. Let me tell you why that's a problem that they skipped yesterday. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. No, it's not. Honey, you haven't caught this yet? It's one of the only that ain't gonna be.
People are asking us a lot, like, why aren't these trials televised? Not tell you why. This is my opinion on it. I believe that, especially considering the fact that when you walk into any courthouse in the entire United States of America, there are security cameras.
Right.
You cannot go into court without being filmed. You cannot.
Right.
And who gets access to all of this? Well, the Fed, the government does, and the public. Because it is
Right.
public record what goes on.
I'm sorry, yo.
You can't even go to the freaking store. You can't leave your house without being on somebody's ring camera.
Yes, ma'am.
But for some reason, the highest profile trials in the world still happen in courtrooms with cameras and no live stream speakers, and you just gotta wonder why. It is unconstitutional, in my opinion, to subject the citizens to a level of surveillance that these judges are not going to be held to, that prosecutors aren't held to.
So I guess this is a picture of outside the city courtroom.
You know who would have to decide on this issue? The Supreme Court. And guess who's the court in the United States of America who wants to have cameras in their court? The least of all courts in all of the United States of America. If you guess the Supreme Court, you are right. And so, the Supreme Court would have to be the one to decide if it was constitutional or not. This law.
I saw the John Bolton trial.
46. But they put this law in place. Anyway, it is banned. The presence of electronic media is
it's like I'm listening to the World Series on the radio.
Federal Rule of Criminal Procedure
bars. I wish y'all get on Twitter and look at inner city press. And I'm not like X. Like it's come on, man. Where's the fucking
flexible remain recording in certain situations at the judges.
Hide information.
Federal civil. Okay,
all right, 45 minutes ago, 57 minutes ago, 1 hour ago.
But if it's a criminal trial, which I think arguably the public has much more of a right to see, for some reason.
I don't think these are the order. I think it's something else to it. Because when I looked at it online, and it took forever to try to open. So it was opening something that I don't see when I look on my phone. That pisses me off.
That is one thing we
Fuck
in
her.
this country that would absolutely annihilate the corruption in this country.
Yeah.
In every single courthouse, in every
he did his
courtroom
crimes in the public. His music affected the public. So why the fuck can't we see this shit?
Divorce court.
This nigga is public as hell. So was the other dude that just got out of that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's public and affects the public, so you want to do your dirt in the public. You're doing your dirt in the public. It became public. And then you want to have your fucking trial in the private. Fuck out of here.
And I'm never going to stop, ever going to stop complaining about it. Never. Never. Okay, let's see if anything else got tweeted. Next. This is crazy. What's going on in here?
I'm going to get some more light. Just give me a second. I got to get up again at the same time. They know I ain't looking at them. I don't even know why. See how many inner city presses? You got like 4 inner city press responses up there.
Your phone died or what?
What time? Today?
We're still waiting for the next
Farrakhan turned 92 years old. At some point.
It does make me feel like a little bit like
happy birthday.
Impatient. Because I know in 15 minutes in that courtroom a lot has happened, and we'll just never know. You know what I mean? The last thing they arguing about.
Well, we're on my channel now because I told them they need to remix How to Eat to Live.
So they want to use, the feds want to use a certain picture.
I ain't saying I was going to follow it. I said you need to remix it. You need to have the McDonald's in there and the Wendy's. Y'all need to start breaking it down. Ain't nothing wrong with writing a third How to Eat to Live. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
It is suggesting that Diddy.
I don't think so. Remix that nuts.
Abused a minor.
Been there, did
an
that,
underage
baby.
person. And then the feds were like, "Are you on?" No, it doesn't. She wasn't underage in that picture, and indeed, and in fact, she met.
They still talking about this underage girl. One of these people, and I think it's the defense. Don't want this shit to happen this week.
That was said.
They already done lost one person because the person said, "I don't feel safe being in this jury." And it was like, you could go. Baby, I would have said, yeah, we got to interview all them today because what happened, we just missed one day. One day of trying to select a jury Which, let me tell you, I saw a conspiracy theory yesterday on a channel that said this mofo had went to the bathroom and never came back. Supposedly, shapeshift in the mirror was the insinuation. Shapeshift on the. Oh Lord, the boy that went in the bathroom, shapeshift in the mirror, went downstairs at some point. I don't know what this story was. It was like a whole bunch of stories pieced together. I have heard so much about some underground place. It seems to be some underground place this dude had that's a recording studio. Now let me tell you, as an artist, as a person who wanted to be, oh my God, okay, wanted to give, okay, singing, wanted to give hip hop, wanted to give music, wanted to give movies, still does, but glad this shit got exposed, so I don't got to go down this shit. But I'm older now, you know what I'm saying? But if I was young, I'd have been and accepted. I'd have been caught up in this shit. I'd have been one of these niggas though that they'd have had sitting up here trying to squeeze my ideas out of my head. I'd have been one of these people that had to sue them, or either I'd be unalived if God would have allowed it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna shut my motherfucking mouth. If you fuck with me, I will. I'm like that. Damn. You ever see that statue on? There's a statue on that movie, The Fifth Element. You know, when it opens its mouth up at the end, and she opened her mouth up, and that light come out. That's how my mouth don't close, baby. I'm fully open at this point in life.
Yes, I did know.
All right.
That the prosecutor was in.
Okay, more replies is what I'm trying to get to, because I feel like it's not okay. I gotta see what it's like. 279. If I could find the 279, I'd be fine. I'm gonna show y'all real quick this Inner City Press picture that they released. So this.
I'm waiting for that excuse.
Okay.
Even for your own documents, they make you pay it. Yes, they do. Yes, they
Twitter
do.
is
Yes,
being real fucking slow. Out here in the country.
Can they not wear
Twitter
jackets
is slow.
have buttons on them? Well, he's allowed to have shirts.
I thank y'all for not looking, because it makes me nervous. But you can watch if you want to. If I ever get more than one person up there, I'm gonna take a piece of tape and cover that number thing up, because I get nervous. I do. I know. This is like, maybe this is my excuse for talking about myself. Like, I'm not talking about myself, I'm making a video. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in rare form because I ain't go to sleep till like 4. I was fighting crime last night. I was fighting crime. Got to fight for yourself, baby, because ain't nobody gonna fight for you. All right, I just want to show y'all this picture real quick. This is what it supposedly looks like outside. I'm not keeping up with them because I have to. Let me get y'all some music so it don't sound so crazy. Oh, it's about to be overstimulated over here. You gotta paint, write a song, and a novel at the same time.
But there's something about some text messages now.
This is still regular.
We were talking about a picture. They went back and forth about the picture of Cassie, or Victim Warren, rather. And was she 19? Was she 17? When did they meet? 2005, etc. The judge said, okay, I've heard enough. I'm gonna let it come in.
See, all these guys, you know.
What else? We have some
listen, just since that one guy that was like, are we held to a different standard? That was a Mecca Audio, unique Mecca Audio. Yes, sir. You're held to a different standard. You're not them. You know what I'm saying? Don't follow them. Don't try to be like them. We know. Y'all know. I ain't got to tell y'all. I mean, and I guess, hey, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just feeling like as a woman who's black, because I'm tired of saying African American anyway. Y'all see the trademark about African American? Who the hell is Bruce from Bad Boy? Sounds like Lane of London. Fuck Bruce from Bad Boy.
Okay, so
fucking shit.
You can talk about the major things that happen here, but one major thing
does that make it better?
Is maybe the jury selection is going to be pushed off again.
How about jury duty with Ice Beats? How's everyone feeling today? I have coffee. And any day that I have coffee is a pretty good damn day. Not even the boogeyman could fuck
The
that.
one flash who I think is classy picture,
Alright.
2005.
Alright, so I'm gonna just try to get y'all this picture real quick. Apparently this is how it looks outside
Okay, but now we're talking about
the doohickey and the whatchamacallit.
text messages.
Outside of the courthouse. This ain't shit though. I mean, but this is just one view. We are on YouTube. It's about visuals. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you what I can.
So it's like the text message issue doesn't seem to address. Now, if it seems like I don't have any idea what I'm talking about, it's because I want any extra knowledge besides what the public has, okay? And
oh, she's fine. She, girl, you ain't got to talk that much. I don't know how she talks so much. I'll be like, well, you know, I'm over here. I got my ADHD reaction to support me. It'll be difficult to not talk. You know how many things is on my mind? The Pope shit, the me saying I sat up there 2 days ago and I got a video saying I'm concerned that we're selecting a jury for Diddy while we're selecting a Pope and you just need one juror. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the fucking concerned. Alright, so apparently this is the scene outside of the jury or the courthouse.
From Bad Boys. Okay, an employee named Bruce at Bad Boys going to be west.
Alright, so that's that.
44 seconds ago, they're rolling in now. Y'all, we had to wait 18 minutes.
Alright, turn her down a little bit. Because I really don't want to be stealing content. You know what I'm saying? It's not. She's allowed me to restream kind of, but I don't want to do it a lot. Like I don't want to get somebody looking on my page because I got her on my page. But I appreciate it, and if you all don't mind, that's fine. But I don't want to feel like I'm stealing. I don't want to offend anybody. All right, so let's see. Damn it, that's far away. Oh, let me move my. You know what's going on over here, guys. So I gotta move things real slow and careful. If you don't motherfucking move things like you play in the operation game, you may get kicked offline. And by the way, we are now at 32 minutes, and I'm sure that is challenging the very fiber of my computer that I am navigating this shit. So apparently this is how it looks outside the Diddy courtroom. The Diddy courtroom, yes, that's what I'm talking about. I don't have time. I don't got time to be right, and I don't got time to be regular, baby. That takes too much motherfucking time. I'm not like that. All right. Now somebody was behind my house today with my camera signal, and it only signal not back. So I gotta check that later. All right. Don't get knocked out. All right. We still don't know. That was 18 minutes, so I'm gonna go further to 16 hours. 16 hours. Okay, that's crypto shit. See how it be? Now these can't be the only tweets. 18 minutes, 15 minutes. I guess we gotta do this. This is what I tried to do before and I got all stuck. See how it just spins? How you spin? Because it's X, bro. I mean, it's X. It's on the cloud. Why are you having trouble? Open that cloud shit up. And then I go to somewhere expecting more replies, and all there is it. I click more replies, motherfucker. Maybe they ain't low. Alright, y'all know I got some Diddy diss songs. Y'all wanna hear one? I'm gonna play a Diddy diss song today. This is how I started out in this endeavor of music, because like I've been really attempting to do this, but I found a tool to really assist me. Because I do got my neurodivergent challenges, and because of that, I have all kind of other challenges. Housing challenges. I can't keep hold of shit. I don't ever got no money. I'm always fighting homelessness. Yes, this is the reason. I am cash number Ice Beats on Cash App. It is scrolling across the bottom. It's a real situation. I don't need money for a legal fund. I'm my own legal fund because I've been through this shit so many times. I'm constantly fighting bills, homelessness, because because of how our country is. It does not like. I don't know if it's an African American thing, but they say that 60% of the people who are homeless have disabilities. The problem is it's against the law to evict a person with disabilities. So they didn't just get those disabilities once they got evicted. They were evicted probably illegally, and it's because there is no enforcement of the Federal Housing Act. Well, ISIS, what does that mean? Why is that important? It's important. Oh, I mentioned my name. It's important because once you break rule of law, once that type of shit is done, if there's a law that exists, these are just words. Laws are just fucking words. If nobody's enforcing it, these are just words. And all these corporations have figured out that, bitch, these are just words. There's nobody to enforce the Federal Housing Act. The police don't do it. The law system don't do it. So we can fuck over people in housing and on jobs if they got disabilities. They figured this out. Probably thanks to me, because EEOC doesn't back me up. Those civil service commissions don't back me up. HUD doesn't back me up. But I've had people write clearly on paper, we are doing this to her because of her disability. And I'm wondering, well, what kind of quote unquote justice system do I live in? You mean to tell me even when I'm the plaintiff, and that's what I'm saying about being a plaintiff, okay? And that these people they're not protecting you when you go to court. They're protecting their fucking law. They're protecting the fucking words that were written. They're not protecting you. If you are a fucking victim of anything, you might as well just smoke a stogie, baby, because the shit's gonna fucking hurt. You might get lucky and they may rule something in your favor, but they don't give a fuck about you. That's what this whole case is gonna show you. You know what, as an African American person, okay? You know what Virginia Giuffre's facial shit and her experience, her picture at the end shows me? That they are gonna fucking pay you off and they're gonna beat your fucking ass. If they do gotta give you money, these elite people, baby, money is a theoretical thing anyway. It's not even fucking real. It's only real based on the value that we give it. That's the plan. Virginia Giuffre is an example, and if they do that to her, what they gonna do to one of us? Cassie is, I hate to say it, y'all, but first of all, Cassie, I don't know if she knows. Somebody that I was listening to yesterday said that being pregnant all the time is also a form of abuse. Okay? Because think about it. If you're always fucking pregnant, you can't go do certain shit. You always gonna feel a certain way. You feel me? Go watch, y'all. It's a great time to go back and watch that Mary's Baby movie. I don't know what it was called. I had just saw it a few, years back. I hadn't seen it as a kid and so forth. I don't know why somebody kept that movie from me. And I don't watch scary movies, but I can watch those old school ones because I've already seen them. And it's something about the setting. I can watch them. These newfangled, here's the point. I can watch old school Amityville. I went to watch the new school Amityville with the Jeremiah Ketchum. I was scared out of my motherfucking pants. I thought I was going to see the same movie. Y'all know it was a different movie with the same title. I think I'm safe. My memories already know this. This Jeremiah Ketchum dude, I couldn't handle him. My psyche couldn't handle it. I can't watch that shit. My point is that Cassie see eugenics. All of these guys are studying eugenics. They really are. So I'm sorry to have to tell you. My heart just say that. I don't got no facts, but they all got. It's reported in some cases. Check a Whitney Webb book or Whitney Webb video. Whitney Webb, Whitney like Houston, Webb, BB, WEBB, Du Bois, right? Anyway. Wait till I open the back door. Anyway, okay, so all rise at the top, right? Juror 295 should be excluded based on her email to the judge. She's out. And juror 146 has a lawsuit against the city. Alright, that was as soon as they came on. That was apparently 55 minutes ago. And I'm ready for a second cup of coffee and just hope my computer just hangs in there with me, baby. I call it chitty chitty bang bang. Alright. Chitty chitty bang bang. Just hang in there, baby. All right, we are on day 5. There was no reporting day 4. So 295 had a safety email. So she's out. And so we're down to 43, like they said. They were just going till they have 45 people, then they have to cut from there. So apparently 16 cuts, right? Because the whatchamajigga gets 10 and the other side gets 6. The defense gets 10, the plaintiff side gets 6. Prosecution. All right, 295 is out because of safety email. 146 sued the city. Personal safety, yeah. All right, and then we got 146, and then what about 131? 131, who worked at Legal Aid? Okay, and then 131 is saying that they're saying that the judge is saying that's different. 146 is out because of the lawsuit against the city, undisclosed, but 131 is still in. All right, and so that was 53 minutes ago. Then they hemmed and hawed. We opposed doing 3 and 3 challenges on. Okay, so they hemmed and hawed, and then my peace. Come on now. Free me from the love inside me now. I break these bones no longer. This should be Cassie's new theme song. All you girls hanging on to these old weird dudes, these Cookie Monster motherfuckers. No, I'm not looking back. Let's take my heart, believe I feel. You can't control me. Tell me I ain't make a Diddy diss track. I'm gonna play the bitch. I'm gonna find it. I got more than one because this shit was making me so mad. I had to write songs about the shit. Okay, it's just how it is. Okay, now 146 is out, but 131 is still in. They said I propose we bring in on Monday the 6 alternates and the 3 remaining. Or should we do the strikes on Monday? We oppose, so the prosecution opposed doing the preemptive challenges on Monday, and they want to start the case then. Oh, they want to start the case on Monday. Then we'll confirm. And judge, I'll give you 5 minutes. So they talk to each other for 5 minutes, and they're saying you're saying all strikes on Monday, and the judge said you proposed Monday, so they be in the courthouse. He proposed Monday, so they be in the courthouse. And Anipolo says, I think that's right. Like juror 295 decided she didn't want to be on the case. See, he didn't want to say it how it was. Really, there was a fucking safety issue so much that she emailed the court. Okay? Fuck that. I think she decided she didn't want to be on the case. We already lost one juror in the last 2 days. So yes, let's do it Monday. It could be 10 or 15 minutes. So bring them in Monday. See if we lose someone. Whatever. These people, that's too big of a news cycle. Then we strongly oppose this. So the prosecution, I would too. We strongly oppose this. We be telling 43 people to come back, not knowing if one said, I want off. No, you're going to get threatened. You took 1 day off and you lost one person. If you take Friday off and Saturday and Sunday, you're going to lose 3 to 6 more people. Okay? That's my estimation. Watch. Even with the people having to show up, we probably still gonna lose people. What was you doing yesterday? Trying to find Diddy in the bathroom? In the underground recording studio? Where Beyonce took Aaliyah's voice apparently? Oh, weird conspiracy ass motherfucking post. I've seen such crazy posts. I saw a post where it said that the reason why they went up in Sean's house with the ladder in that one room is because he apparently Blue Ivy was underground in Diddy's house in the tunnel where they got the little doohickey of This is all allegedly. This is a conspiracy theory. It had to be. I don't know why they be sending them to me though. I used to be like, I'm not reporting that shit. But that was before I really like tried to have a channel. But I was like, I'm not. I don't know who they trying to get with that one, but I am not about to get online and say that this the reason why they ran because they said it straight out. The reason why was because they had that baby in the tunnel, and then they said it's three dolls down there, one for Brashear, one for Jaden, and one of Bieber. It's like three little dolls hanging down there. Y'all know what that's like? Like when you go on the Pirates of the Caribbean and you see them people hanging, them skeletons or whatever. That's bullshit. I'm telling you, it's all spooky. But see, I don't understand. Like he actually seems like he started performing things and having powers. Like even the other inmates, from what these conspiracy channels are reporting, the actual conspiracy channels, I cannot call them valid channels because I don't understand. I don't understand how any of that shit could be true. Like they are outrageous accusations. Like you know what I'm saying? I gotta get up in a minute and get some light in here and shit like that. But give me a hot second. Somebody got a coffee sitting over here. Buy me a coffee. Yeah. Oh, I wish I could buy you a coffee, boo boo. He gotta buy. Give him a coffee if y'all can. Cause I know. Get him a coffee, child. Get him a coffee. Out here in the country, you can better plant your beans before you get a coffee out here. All right, let's take a break. So they took a break 43 minutes ago. Came back. Oh, let me check more. Okay. All right, and then came back 35 minutes ago, and this was at the last refresh of this page. And Judge Subramanian checked with the jury department. Combs in sweater is chatting with Nicole Westmoreland. Meanwhile, Agnifilo and Maureen Comey talk. Now Xavier Donaldson jumping in. Drumroll. Judge, we can get the 43 in early at 8:30 a.m. on Monday and strikes at 9 a.m. Opening statements at 9:30. See, he want to drag it. So that's the judge saying that. My bad. And it says bullshit. And then Comey says, I still object. So the prosecution, the victims, the one imposing law says, I still object. The judge says, Mr. Agnifilo says it will take. Listen, I just want to point out that both the judge and the defense want this trial to this selection stuff to be done on Monday. They're talking with their stomachs and their pocketbooks. It must be pay weekend. Is it pay weekend up there? Things happen weird around pay weekend and lunch at work. It just does. I have never seen a happy payday. I haven't seen a happy payday in so many years. It feels like when you work in them jobs, they try to be extra grimy on payday because you feel good. And this matrix that we're in is about sucking on your negative energy because they have no idea. Remember, love under the law. They have no idea how to make it be about love. You can get the same energy from love, but these are monsters running this matrix, and they only know how to get the chrome wheels from stress and fear. So they constantly are keeping us in stress and fear. You know what I'm saying? They must really need my chrome wheels. They really be trying to do me. Okay, so Comey, I still reject. Mr. Niflo says it will take 10 to 15 minutes. I deny pseudonyms for victim 5. Okay, so victim 5 wants to be with a pseudonym. Victim 5. And who said that? The judge. No pseudonym. So here's the thing. I want you to look at it like this, please. So first, there's a person who is reporting a safety issue. Personal safety. Off of one day, not having selection, one person has reported a personal safety issue. Victim 3 is missing and or has changed their tune and or took a payoff And they also hem hauled between wanting to be known as their name or there's something about that. Then victim five wants a pseudonym, but they are denied that by it looks like the judge. Okay? What about the other? We still don't know, but we'll keep the defense posted. And the judge says, as to the exhibit objections, and okay, so I guess they're skipping over the jury part and just going to the selections. Oh, cool. Okay. The photo of victim one is not more prejudicial than probative. Lord, I have to look all that up. I'm not. Y'all figure that out. The minute you didn't want me to go to Columbia is the minute you was on your own. Don't expect no explanations from me. Combs, Alexandria, Shapiro. Combs is Alexandria. It suggests sexual conduct with another. So they're opposed to this photo. So I'm for anything that they oppose. Because he's sitting there right there. He all in it. He too in it. Okay? This man might as well be his own lawyer. He got like 7 of them. So, that's it's sickening. I just don't even understand that shit. I'm about to ask chat, why do people have so many goddamn lawyers? I think it's a look they're pulling off. Or maybe an energy. It ain't about them motherfuckers all practicing law. You paying the bitches, you spending $7 million a month on a look. Sucking energy. Oh, you fucking shitty fuck. Okay. AUSA Johnson, victim one, attended a party with the defendant 2 years before this photo, which was taken on May 19, 2005. She signed with the defendant's record label, A Visual Sparks Volume. So that's victim one, right? Victim one is a photo issue. And whether it's sexual. Ooh. Okay. I want y'all to keep in mind that there was a girl that was sitting on his lap with the Dolce and Gabbana. Remember, Lamisha said that was her, and then I thought it was Ali, and then I don't know who it is. So victim one, that's victim one though. She signed it with defendant's record. A visual speaks volume. We are not suggesting that Miss Shapiro said. What Miss Shapiro said in 2005, she was of age in 2005, but it said it was 2 years before that, right? Judge, I'm going to allow in that exhibit. What? Okay, so he's allowing the photo in. Okay. All right. What about the text messages? I'd appreciate some case law. Anifilo. I'm not sure if a hearsay exception. If I'm not sure if he talked like a motherfucker that's guilty. Ignifilo. Tell me how the sentence makes sense, even in legalese. I'm not sure of a hearsay exception for them. He talks like a person that don't never want to get blamed. Okay? The employee testimony will do on a case-by-case basis. Assistant USA, prosecution attorney Bruce of Bad Boy. The employee testimony will do on a case-by-case basis. Bruce of Bad Boy. So apparently there's somebody named Bruce of Bad Boy. That's funny. Bruce of Bad Boy is an awesome name. Shit. Alright, and then the prosecution attorney says it's within the scope of his employment. The testimony. Okay. Difficulties of promoting. I don't know. Victim one. Difficulties of promoting victim one. Victim one. Is he victim one? No, because that's a girl. Difficulties of promoting victim one. Agnifilo. There's no indication he was acting under Miss Combs' authority. I'm confused. If victim one, if we talk about victim one or Bruce the Bad Boy. Anyway, that's why we're not there. Alright. Alright. And then the prosecution attorney says, Mr. Cruz, it's presumed he was doing this for Bad Boy Records. Judge, okay, objection overruled. I don't. Shout out to that surprise witness. Is the tweet is live and a tweet for them. Okay, well, that's all that's right there. Let me see where they're at. Actually, let me just refresh because I guess that's how this goes. Alright, sign this with y'all. I'm about to take care. Okay. I'm going to take a real quick break. I'm going to let DJ talk real quick. And it'll be a quick break. I just need to get more coffee. And then I'll catch up and see where they're at. Hopefully, if my page ever properly refreshes. Don't worry, I promise you before I get done, before I get off, I want to find my first Diddy diss track, because I did more than one. My shit is on SoundCloud, you can feel free to support it. The track, I Will Exploit You, that's a Diddy diss track at the end of the day, because, like I said, this was making me so pissed off that I had to make music about it. That's all I'm saying. I thought I found her up. I did. Okay, so hold on. I'm just gonna refresh my coffee. I will be right back.
Keep some out. What is the evidence? I don't know. All I can do is like read these tea leaves. I mean, hopefully it's gonna also have a trial. We will bring it see it. But there was one issue they at least agreed upon, and that was they're not going to cross-examine Cassie about certain medical issues. But that being said, the judge
I don't like Cassie being in New York on Mother's Day. You're on the devil's lettuce.
Whenever she's actually
lettuce yard.
That's how I'm going to know whether or not the stuff is from in or out.
On Mother's Day. I have been having a theory about Mother's Day since Virginia G. Free.
Amber Heard trial, there was something about like a previous
because of when the trial was supposed to start. I don't want
and
Cassie.
Johnny Depp had fought very, very
I hope
hard.
she stay in the temple. Stay in the temple. Go to the temple of your Lord. Stay there until jury duty.
And it was going to be maybe kept out. But then Amber Heard brought up Kate Moss. And when she brought it up, that was the opening the door. So then it could be brought up. So this is a separate issue. This is a separate case. And all of that. But that being said,
get it more together.
Oh, this is crazy. They are saying there's something's going to stay in, something's going to stay out, and the judge said I don't have to go case by case on that too. Agnifilo said, but it's relevant, Your Honor. We should be able to bring this particular issue up because our defense is that these two were beating the hell out of each other. They were a just violent, toxic couple. And maybe the certain medical issue was like maybe addiction.
Then why was everybody worried about the girl?
I anticipate that addiction, substance use, substance dependence, specifically addiction, not just I like to take substances to party, but specifically addiction, I think it's going to be a central theme of this trial. It hasn't come up that much before, but I do think it's going to come up. That's why I'm like, what are these certain medical issues? What is that? I don't know. I have no idea. But the judge is saying, okay, 10 seconds ago we got another tweet. Now, if you'll remember, Agnifilo is saying whatever this particular stuff is they're talking about, they want to bring it forward to the jury. Something about Cassie. Agnifilo is saying it's relevant because we're going to say that Cassie and Diddy were beating each other up. That's one of our defenses. Is that yes, they were in a violent relationship and they were violent, they beat each other, but Cassie did it back at it. They were both beating each other. Now, I mean, that CNN footage really doesn't help because it shows that even if Cassie, she don't take this as I am saying, oh, Cassie can't hurt Diddy. You can hurt somebody if you pick something up and hit them with it. Hit them with it. But that being said,
in the womb and
it
shit,
is very clear whenever Diddy goes and flies into a race, he can do way more damage to Cassie. I'm not talking about a man and a woman. I'm
just saying, you mess kids up doing shit like that.
You saw him going down that hall like a puma. Cassie didn't stand a freaking chance against him. When she was getting pulled and ripped and kicked and all of that stuff and snatched up by the ponytail and all of that. If she would have tried to fight him, she would have not stood a chance.
Right.
So, to me, in that particular relationship, y'all, there's sometimes the woman is more stronger, bigger, and badder than a man. I'm not trying to even say it's together.
Y'all see that statue yesterday in Times Square? Isn't that interesting to have that revealed on the day of the post?
More powerful than that person, in particular, specific that person.
So I'm not really exactly sure
I
how
think
far
so.
this is going to get them, but I guess you got to throw the whole, everything at the wall to see what sticks. We got another tweet here. The feds are saying, no, we want to keep it out, so we're going to submit some arguments on this. And then Inner City Press said, and I will report on it unless it's under seal. Like what they're talking about right now. Now the judge says, anything else? The assistant U.S. attorney said, we intend to offer 2 cell phone videos and the corrected CNN footage.
Not corrected.
Okay,
She's
so
still
wait, I
bullshitting
thought
about
the
that.
CNN footage, they said they weren't going to offer it. They said they weren't offering the CNN footage. This is a big surprise.
Oh,
This
who
is a
is?
big surprise.
Who's offering it though? Hey everybody, I'm back. Sorry about that.
They said they weren't going to offer the CNN footage.
Put
They
some
said
more light
they
on
had
it.
footage to offer now, which was cell
Hi,
phone
y'all.
footage, surveillance, camera footage, spliced together, slowed down to the right speed, frame rate matched, and all that. And they even said, like, we no longer intend to even present the CNN footage, I thought.
Right.
So that's interesting.
No, they were not going to submit the CNN footage
The
that
situation
was.
is the government opens
Oh,
the doors
yeah,
and
damn,
walks
they did
through
say
it. Okay, so
Mhm.
there's some piece of information having to do with victim 1, who I think is Cassie. Something to do with not the medical issues, because see, it says on victim 1 they've agreed not to cross-examine her about certain medical issues. But the judge goes, but on the rest of the
Oh,
stuff
I
they
guess
want
we
to
gotta
keep
like
out about
these.
victim
Is that how
1,
it goes?
I think
My bad.
Cassie. The judge says I'll have to hear the direct to see if the direct examination, which means what the feds bring up. What the feds bring up first. Because if y'all open the door to some of this stuff, I might have to let it in. It's going to depend. But then Agnicola says, no, I don't want it to depend. It needs to come in. This is directly relevant. Because we're going to argue that
I
they
like
were
this
hitting on
song, but
each
it's
other.
sad.
And we're going to admit that Diddy was violent. But at what point does violence become coercion? So it's like, yeah, too bad, so freaking sad.
Diddy,
Y'all
this
could've gone
song
for
coming
assault
up
and
at the
battery
end.
years ago. Too late, can't get him
This
now.
the one that got me
What
started off.
coercion?
This how
I can
heated
tell
I
you
was
that,
about the shit.
Agnicola is trying
This
to kinda, like,
man
argue.
has pissed all over my
And then the
fucking
feds are like,
chosen
okay, don't listen to
career.
this today, Your
You
Honor.
know, the one
Like,
I was
now,
supposed to be able to make money off of outside of being a regular employee. That one. He pissed on that career without me even getting a try. And he would have pissed all over it had I been given a try. This
The judge
dude
said anything else?
fucked up hip hop.
The feds said yes.
That's
We're
all I'm
offer
saying.
2 cell phone videos and the corrected CNN footage. And that's the last
We are
thing
forever
that we
damaged
Meeting
because of the
adjourned,
frequencies,
or
baby.
whatever, hearing adjourned, conference adjourned. See you Monday. Yes, and any filings before. Woo! Okay. Y'all go. I'm gonna put this link to this tweet right here in the chat so y'all can follow him, support Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press.
Are they done? See,
So
my shit
okay,
say
I
1
feel a
hour
lot
ago.
more closure. Who is Nicole Harris? That's a
My
good
shit
question.
is
I'm
1
familiar.
hour.
Who is this?
I guess I gotta back out of this part. That's what I do not like about
Back alley
like
Stanham
this.
Cat said the little girl beat me up is not a very good defense.
The little girl beat me up.
Trial starts Monday. Yes, Angela. Trial starts Monday. That's what they're still trying to tell us. Now,
Yeah.
what was supposed to happen? The trial, they were supposed to walk in Monday morning, jury was supposed to be already sat, and then they were supposed to say, feds were supposed to walk up, probably Maureen Coney, she was supposed to say, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this is a case about coercion. This is a case about a man with too much power. This is a case about abuse, or whatever, right? Whatever she was going to get up and say, but that's not happening now. Now what's going to happen is that they're going to get there, the jury's going to get there at 8:30. Now, if there's a long line, they're going to be able to skip it. The jury hasn't been selected yet, but there is
Alright,
a pool
8 minutes ago.
about 43 people who
We'll
18
submit a
of them
letter
are
on
going to end
this.
up being
Let me turn her
the
down
jury
for a
plus
second.
6 alternates. So 12 will be jury, 6 will be alternates. So 18 of those 43 people are going to be the ones that have to stay. Listen,
Sorry.
I do anticipate some of the jury will be replaced with the alternates. I do anticipate some of the
Okay, I just want to read on my own and catch up for the people that are actually watching me. I had some shit from yesterday I was going to mention because I was sitting there like, I don't know, man. We'll submit a letter on this. Was 8 minutes ago. Inner City Press will report on it unless it's an entirely under seal. Johnson. We intend to offer 2 cell phone videos and the corrected CNN footage. That was 8 minutes ago. 2 minutes ago, Judge. See you Monday. Okay, yes, and any filings before if like and can support. Oh, so it looks like they're done. So they skipped over the rest of the juror selection. They just hit some points about some filings and some of the things about the victims. It looks like they're about to end. Yeah, it looks like they're ending. Nobody wants to see that shit. Let me make sure. So this is about Stage 7. So I watch a guy who what reports on space weather. And this guy's really, really good. Okay? He seems really sincere. He's on YouTube. It's Stefan. I don't know his last name yet. We'll go to that next. Because I wrote this song Stage 7 because on TikTok I heard about this. Maybe I better do the Diddy diss first. I'll do a Diddy diss first. Because we got to get that shit started. Let me tell y'all, I just want to tell y'all this goofy little secret, right? So, man, the other day, like Wednesday night, you know, I do my videos every day and I get cut off every time I'm doing those. Okay, let me make sure I got everything. Yeah, it looks like the hour ago, all that kind of shit is in 14 minutes. So the situation is that if the government opens the door, you can walk through with it. Miss Shapiro. Combs Agnifilo. It's relevant. We are going to take the position that there was mutual violence in their relationship, like they was both. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, poor baby. That poor baby. We are absolutely going to admit to divest to Agnifilo. We are absolutely going to admit to domestic violence, but at what point does it become coercive? Judge, you're arguing that they are just violent. Magnifico, right. We're saying it's relevant. Judge, Miss Johnson, last word. Prosecuting attorney. We'll submit a letter on this. That was 11 minutes ago. 4 minutes ago, Judge, adjourned. See you Monday. So 4 minutes ago, probably 10 now because my computer's slow. They adjourned, yes, and any filings before that can support it. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's go into our city. This song. Courtesy of DJ Ice's Beats. Thanks for the motivation. Because haters are motivators. Haters are great motivators. Please remember that. I do have one currently on SoundCloud, but I don't have it's so it's not the first one that I did. The first one that I did is on Podomatic. And I might have took it down because I'm scared of the devil. And this dude is Candyman. So somebody was doing let me see if I can find somebody was doing the gematria yesterday for the Pope being picked and all this shit. And so the Pope is apparently from Philly. And Philly, oh man, who said the story about Candyman? Wasn't it Kamala Harris said something about Candyman? One of these people said something about Candyman, man. Candyman, man. Oh no. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can get okay. Finally, y'all. I do a lot of songs. Like I always was doing a lot, a lot of mixes or something. I forget what the, I forget what, I forget what the title was the first one, honestly. I have to go back and look through my notes. I had a, alright, Josie. Who was Josie. This nigga always just grabbing people up and stealing their money as artists. Okay. Still looking. Alright. Hope everybody's feeling alright. So I think they have kind of closed out for today. And, yeah, you know, what are you gonna do about that? I am gonna, kind of finish this, actually. I think I had this covered the whole thing. Just give me a second. I'm still looking for this song, y'all. Let me get y'all a different visual if I can. So that's the song. This here is the one about the choosing of the red heifer. I think all this shit is connected anyway. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm just here to help, honestly, and be helped at this point. Let's see. Love highs, that wasn't it. So let's see this song. The gaslight. I'm not sure if it was the gaslight, the very or 30 pieces was one of them, but I'm not sure it was that one. That's not the first one that I did. Here we go. Alright, hold on, y'all. I gotta add this to the play. Because I already realized when I named it till just now. I'm like, oh, did I do that shit? Hey. But the title of my album is High on AI, like HIONAI. High on A. High on I. Alright. Let me just put this in the playlist and everything. Let me get something going. Sometimes I don't know what shit's going on until I hear it in song. I think you hear shit better in song. So the Save 7 song, that's why that was made. Because y'all, so the TikTok phenomena of Save 7 was this lady got on there. She said her and her husband was using a Ouija board and they contacted a spirit or entity named Seven, and Seven said he needed some help. And so, like, he had a prediction that, like, so she wrote all these notes out that Seven told her. What I did was I found the notes and I made them into a song and then did all this, and that's the Save 7 song. In the Save 7 song, and it's not, I think they might have said this too, but the prediction is that on May 25th, 2025, the world was going to end. Now, I'm going to tell you why that concerns me, because of what I heard last night. Oh, this is some pretty shit over here. Let me hurry up and get this to y'all. It's being pretty. Can't reject it being pretty. No, that ain't what I'm going to do. Remember that. Give me a second, please. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. We're going to stop that song, right? Stop that song. Stop the song. Alright, then I gotta add something else. Let's see if it adds it right. That's gonna be the issue. Unless I gotta make it the whole, make sure it's gonna do it right. See, it don't do it right. Okay, alright. when I started making these songs, I was like, man, if people had just hung in there with me, you know what I'm saying? We could have made something hot, but you know how people be, man. I'll do my, cause I always had the shit, right? But I needed an artist to sing the songs or rap the songs, and I'm like, if I could do both, whatever. Now with modern technology, I can do more pieces. I mean, more anyway. You know, maybe I'm not perfect, but is that showing right? Let's cover more of this shit up while we can. So we just about to do my Diddy disc. I might play one a week. How about that? It'll be my theme song. You know, every superhero has to have one. Need theme music. Superhero. Alright. Hold on, y'all. I even made one for Audria. She said she wanted to be called She Diddy, so I made her a She Diddy song. I'll give you the song. Let's go do something with it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what it do. This is about me being taken from my mom. I did a whole fucking rock song about it. That's just a different version of it. These are available on my Podomatic. Where is the FD thing? Hold on, y'all. I'm still finding it. It was right up there. I don't know if I went too much past below or too much past above. The anthem for kids that's been trafficked. It ain't just they taking the kids from the parents, they taking the parents from the kids. Without explanation. Y'all hear about that story I posted it yesterday where these people had ran up in somebody's, they had took somebody's teenagers and they couldn't find them in the whole hood, came out look for them, and they had a whole bunch of teenagers and kids in this house. They had them in handcuffs, and the police was worried about the crowd of black people instead of being worried about the crowd. They was, oh my God, they fear us so much. We can't even go look for our own kids in our own neighborhood. The police would sit up there watching the crowd instead of seeing what the fuck was going on with the kids. That's what I assessed from the video of the situation. I'm like, what? Like this world is crazy. They not even letting us protect our kids. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe you don't. Still looking for it. So I had a lot of songs. I was going through a lot, so I made a lot of songs. Here we go. I guess it is. I have no idea. We're gonna see, because I'm not sure if this is the right version. It's been a while since I've done it. Probably almost a year. You're not about to hear that. You're about to hear FD. Don't get excited, please. I don't want you to feel like you're missing something. Alright, let's try this one. featuring Diddy diss songs. These are Diddy diss songs. I'll play one a week. I told you I'm not in favor I'm not in favor of anybody harming children and women over here or men who can't apparently kick this dude's ass or pay off whoever he pays off also. Called FP Diddy. Hey, I be on one sometimes. Like, that's how I get my frustration out. Like, fuck that dude. The more I kept hearing, I was like, fuck that nigga. What the hell? What? Yeah. Alright. So that was my little fun. If you want to see the latest diss track by Ice Beats about these motherfuckers that's putting their hands on kids and fucking over the industry, head on over there to SoundCloud and check me out because that's where you'll find. I will exploit you. I will exploit you, make you believe it's love. That's the one. You could tune back in and see what she's talking about. Alright, so I'm about to go check out my boy that was talking about this cataclysmic earth changing. You know, I wonder, are we a society that deserves to move on when our elites don't want nothing for regular humanity? Is this the end? Like literally, is this the end? Because what is the use of being here if they don't even want us to breathe or live or nothing else? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it an end for humanity? So the song Save 7 is over there on my SoundCloud. Check that out because it is a synopsis of the notes of what they got from um, communicating with the Spirit 7. And it's sometimes I can't hear shit until it's in a song. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I made it into a song because it's a lot of people I don't think hear shit until it's made into a song. You know what I mean? Alright, so let's see if we can. What did I want to do? Oh, yeah, I gotta check the dude out. Let me find the channel. And then we'll go through that real quick. And then I'll be done. I'm not gonna have any. Oh, that's the other thing. They may be trying to wait till I run out of space, but guess what? I might have enough money to get some stuff. What is that? Why are you guys doing that? Anyway, I'm telling y'all, hang on. Hang tight. Hold tight. Hold tight. Hold tight. Hold tight. Blue records. I don't even know what song that is. My elders used to be singing that. Alright. I am looking for my page. Okay. Alright, this is my video for what in the fuck. So let's do a quick little what in the fuck real quick. Let's just watch that shit because it's relevant. It is, I promise. How dare us be in the year 2025? Like, this is how we're evolving society, by stealing chrome wheels from children and women. That's what we're doing, I guess. Let's escape that. Yeah, I just needed a small screen. I need a whole screen. Well, we'll give it some time to adjust, but let's wait a second. So I got an aircraft coming. It might crash me in a minute. I don't know. Sorry about that. I do own the music. Please don't even come over here with that. You know how long it took me to own the music? So don't fuck with me once I own the music. I got the rights. You know what I'm saying? Finally, I got the rights, motherfucker. Now you can't pull that shit with me, though. And it's a good track. Nah, get out of here. Original music, yo. Original. This is what the dude be holding back. It's some real creativity. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfucker.
What in the fuck? What in the fuck? Where did the trust go? Where did the love go? Where in the fuck are we? This ain't the home I used to know. Oh no. Where in the fuck? Where in the fuck are we? What in the fuck? What in the fuck? What in the fuck?
Tell me I ain't make some Diddy diss tracks.
What in the fuck?
What in the fuck? What in the fuck?
What in the fuck?
Here go the real part. I want you to ask yourself, when it comes to this case, when it comes to the shit you see in the news, when it comes to this fucking administration, you understand what I'm saying? Ask yourself.
What have you done to us? Where did the trust go? Where did the love go? Where in the fuck are we? This ain't the home I used to know. Where the fuck are we? What in the fuck?
Yeah. entrails every damn where. Sitting up here fucking up all the laws, fucking up the food, fucking up the water. Asshole motherfucker. All of them like this nigga. Fucking bitches.
What in the fuck? What in the fuck? What in the fuck? What in the fuck?
You feel what I'm saying? Alright, so I think I'm gonna end it here because it's like an hour and a half and I don't want the damn thing. You know how the damn thing be crashing on me all the time. It might be one of the few times I get to successfully end a video without being kicked off by electric issues or my ADHD computer and internet combination. I got a trifecta over here. Here, I just want to show y'all one quick thing. It's the guy that, let me find his name. Because he keep reporting on these weather things. The weather things, I don't know, y'all. I just follow certain things and, I don't know, give you certain light. Like, you give you a certain thing, but you, I don't know. I want you to hear what he said. But I'm going to just point it out to you. I'm going to just tell y'all what the guy's name is. Now, I got to show it. Because I feel like people that's on here with good content that really are like trying to maybe warn people or some shit, like it's worth a mention, right? So hopefully I don't crash. Give me a second to find him. It's home. What's that guy's name? So, what's them things called? Human residences. I don't know really know about it is. I got like, it's a lot going on over here. Get her off of there, maybe I can do something. Oh, people, bitch. Let's see, there we go. Problem is, finding his actual, okay, here you go. Yeah. So there is a geo alert from the sky. His name is Amrit Sandhu. Amrit Sandhu. His name ain't Amrit Sandhu, is it? Nah, that ain't his name. He reporting on the other guy's report like I be doing. His name is Stephen Burns. Like George Burns. Okay. STEFANBURNS. It is a worthy watch because yesterday, see, after they chose the Pope, like, we don't know what this means. Y'all know the Pope is from Chicago. Maybe I better get on that part of my reporting because I've got notes on that motherfucker too. Pardon my language, I guess. Okay, so the number around the Pope getting chosen was 312. He from 312. His name equal 312. The word electoral, Donald Trump won by 312 electoral votes. And he also sent out that picture of him as the Pope. This is the first American Pope. His name is Leo the 14th. Okay, that's Leo XIV. XLV. Y'all remember how Louis Vuitton used to be LV, whatever. It just looked like. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can get to Stefan first. We need to subscribe to Stefan on this version of our YouTube. Our YouTubes. It's our YouTubes. You know I ain't shit without some background music. I am like a motherfucking fiend over here. I cannot do it. I cannot sit somewhere without some background music. That's the only way the apocalypse is gonna drive me crazy. There ain't gonna be nothing to listen to if we make it. We gonna have to rebuild music, but after him fucking it all up, we are gonna have to rebuild music. You feel what I'm saying? Whew, Lord. Yes, I've made Spanish songs. You know why? Because even you need to know what the fuck I'm talking about. Know what I'm talking about? Alright, so this is Homeboy from last night. He's a good, like, if you watch him after, if you don't already understand this, after you watch him a few times, you'll start at least clicking in a little bit. So he said, I believe this is the one from last night. I think it is. Let me try to make sure here. There it goes. 2 days ago, 6 days ago. Okay. I think it's this one. So let me turn music down and let video roll. Once again, I'm sharing this just for entertainment and informational purposes only. Promote Homeboy's channel too, you know what I'm saying? Like, if something's about the end of the world, let me, or the near end. It's just like,
Our series
to me,
is
it's
about a family
unique
who
how
adopted a
things
child.
happen.
This is
Sorry,
Natalia.
Are you going to be my mom and daddy?
We sure would love that if you'll have us.
Oh
It was a
God.
really compelling story that became
I don't even like it.
huge
I don't even
media
like it. I don't like
sensation.
no more stories about kids. None of them.
Right now, we are in the midst of a massive interstellar shift, and this is completely transforming the energetic characteristics of not only the Earth and of the Sun, but of the entire solar system. This is a process that's either currently unfolding at this
See, it got
moment in
mad.
time, or is about
Hold
to
on.
happen. There's a little bit of uncertainty,
I gotta be careful.
but we
It's
do
getting
know
tired.
that we are
They
at
let
the
me
edge
use all my
of
time
our
up today
local cloud and the local
they want me
interstellar
to be
medium.
out
This
of
is a zone
time on Monday,
of plasma
but hopefully
that's
with
kinda
y'all
unique
helps and a
to
couple
our
of donations,
area.
I'll
It
still
is
be able
a
to keep
fairly low
streaming, and even if
density
I ain't,
and
maybe God
high
will bless me
temperature,
if you won't.
and we're about to shift into
We're shifting into a new.
cloud of plasma that is kind of unknown in its characteristics. We suspect that it's denser. We don't know though the temperature, and in general, this could be a massive shift for our solar system overall. Could be unfolding right now at this moment in time. If there's a transition zone
I just
between
want
these
y'all to
clouds,
see the one
we
part
could
he
be in the
is
middle
about
of
to say.
that. And there is evidence from the geologic past, 2-3 million years ago, of us entering into regions of interstellar space that were very cold and dense, that were strong enough to compress the heliosphere down to inside the orbit of the Earth. And so Earth itself, under these conditions, was directly exposed to the interstellar medium instead of being protected by the heliosphere of the Sun. And there's some connection to that with mass extinction events.
Okay?
And
You
so
hear
we
what
don't
he
know
said?
exactly what's going to happen as we
Let
shift
me
from our
rewind it.
local plasma
For the
cloud
people
to
in the
what's known
cheap
as
seats.
the G
Once
cloud,
again, this
whether
is
that's
Stefan
happening right
Burns
now
on
or
YouTube.
soon to happen
This is based
within the
off
next
of
2,000 years
Sun,
or so, and what that process looks
so that he studies like the space weather, okay? And he equates it to its effect on us here on Earth. So I don't think this is the one because the
like.
one I
We also
saw,
don't know the characteristics of the G cloud, so it could be
the G cloud. It's called the G cloud.
and dense that were strong
This is
enough
it.
to compress the heliosphere down to inside the orbit of the Earth.
Okay, from here.
For our solar system overall could be unfolding right now at this moment in time. If there's a transition zone between these clouds, we could be in the middle of that. And there is evidence from the geologic past, 2-3 million years ago, of us entering into regions of interstellar space that were very cold and dense, that were strong enough to compress the heliosphere down to inside the orbit of the Earth. And so Earth itself, under these conditions, was directly exposed to the interstellar medium instead of being protected by the heliosphere of the Sun. And there's some connection to that with mass extinction events. And so we don't know exactly what's going to happen as we shift from our local plasma cloud to what's known as the G cloud, whether that's happening right now or it's soon to happen within the next 2,000 years or so, and what that process looks like. We also don't know the characteristics of the G cloud, so it could be fairly similar to the local cloud, and therefore there's not expected to be that much energetic change. It could have significantly different plasma
I
characteristics.
just needed you to hear that part. Okay, I feel it fundamentally important and part of my duties as a civilized to inform you that he has informed us that the sun is telling us Run, bitch. Run. And then it said, ain't nowhere to run to. Just pray. Pray, niggas. Pray. All right. So, so the Pope is from Chicago. First American Pope. Chicago's area code is 312. The gematria of Robert Francis Provost, which is his name, is 312. Cardinal Robert Provost is 312 apparently. Um, it started making me think, y'all. So, put this together. I don't know if y'all remember this announcement before the Queen passed. I thought the Queen was calling up her money, much like our drug dealers call up their money. You know, look out and started calling up my money because the block looked funny. You know what I'm saying? That's in the rap song. It sounded like it was it was during the first Trump that she called in her money, or it was early in Biden. It was called up. It was either the Queen or the church. Now I can't find any news on it. Even ChatGPT is telling me, but I had taken pictures of that story. So that happened. And you know, before Trump got in office, the thing was we were supposed to have owed China a whole bunch of money and we didn't pay them. I was hearing this because I'm like, well, why was we going through all this, okay? On top of this, when you hear Catherine Austin Fitts and her explanation of things that I reviewed on my channel earlier, I can't even remember what video it was, where we're talking about the digital protection grid. She says that within that there is a like back before 911 years ago, they were reporting like that the day before they were about to go live about how much money was missing, and back then it was like 12 trillion. Okay, and let me tell you that they have some of the Tesla files at the Vatican. The vice went there and touched the Pope's hand. It was a Masonic handshake, which had the forefinger in, you know, in the dip of the. I don't even want to shake hands no more, okay? Because next thing you know, he shook hands and then he was gone. And if y'all ever watched the movie called Angels and Demons, when they was wheeling his body through the Vatican City, first of all, he wanted to be set up that way. Secondly, he was exhibiting signs that they talked about in that movie, in my opinion. And then, let me take them off. I'm sorry, y'all. And then, y'all know I can't keep a train of thought. But the point is that it made me think with all this. Oh, then our country got robbed. And what I mean by that is, if y'all don't know, all you people who work in government buildings, you got robbed at gunpoint. You really did, but it was by your employer. Your employer robbed you at gunpoint. That's what we just had happen, and told you to leave the job, and they went through everything on your job. And so all these things together made me think, wait a minute. You know, the Vatican has those other Tesla files. How much would you pay? How much is information worth? You know what I'm saying? And so it made me think, did we just buy the papacy? Did we just buy the papacy? This is the first American Pope. Did we buy that position? How beneficial? And at first I thought they said he was from Philadelphia, but he's from Chicago, which is not good for business. Because somebody, and I feel like it was Whitney Webb on one of her podcasts on somebody's channel, probably, I forget that lady's name. She's a low-key lady, but she be having Whitney Webb on there a lot. And it made me think that there's a chance that we bought that position, and this would not help any of the victims in the P. Diddy case because, you know, P. Diddy went to a Catholic school, the St. Michael, who one of the jurors, let me see if I can find that. One of the jurors, there was a conflict because one of the jurors went to that school too. And I've already talked about here the running theme that they were having, where maybe they're trying to avoid me watching, because I'm telling you, I was ready yesterday. I was almost ready yesterday, like on time, and they didn't do any jury selection. And then today I was late, but I just don't know, guys. You know, this world is not. I was noticing a theme where I went right to it. That is juror 220, and I kind of thought about 20s. I don't like this juror 220. It's a man. His mom is a guidance counselor, and for substance abuse, and he is a St. Michael's graduate. So I'm not really sure if I'm going. Because remember, he just needs one juror to get off, and so it just makes me think, you know. Give me a second here. I just wanna, if I'm gonna have somebody else, it should be myself. But yeah, that's juror 220. Just a reminder that the juror 295 was of argument today, starting off, and the other day they had starting arguments too about jurors. Am I like, that's like viewing the Matrix inside the Matrix, ain't it? So let's play this. Y'all ever seen this video? Look, I'm just bullshitting right now. Okay, this will be the last one, I promise. Nah, you can see it. You can see it on your own. But I did this video a while back, like 15 years ago, about stuff people just now is learning or talking about. And I'm not sure if I should play it now or what. Okay, we'll play Save 7. How about that? Let's play Save 7 real quick. Because Save 7 is the one that's about, can I stream onto the channel that I'm playing from? Let's see. Let's test it. This is the song about the prophecy of 7 that came from the Ouija board experiment on TikTok. This is my remix. After taking the notes and making them into a song. It's May 25th. May 27th, 2025. And then that guy comes talking about this old heliosphere. I don't know, y'all. To my haters, watch me not act my age. Oh, fucking haters. Life ain't nothing without some haters. They calling us conspiracy theorists. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't think like y'all. And I don't believe the dumb shit y'all choose to believe. And I got the right to have my own channel where I express my views and my opinions. By the way, this is protected by the red, the black, and the green with the key. Sissy. SoundCloud unmixed if you just want to hear the regular version, because it was a merge at some point, but I was willing to go with it. It felt like shit came from a Ouija board. You know what I'm saying? Like, it felt like where it came from. If you spooky, you don't have to listen. It's just the guy was just trying to send a message. Shit, what do you expect the entity to do when we're battling? This is a spiritual war going on out here. Okay. So if they block other ways for these entities to communicate, they come multiple ways. That's a way. It ain't all bad, in my opinion. Especially when he's telling us what's about to happen. And then Stephon Burns is confirming with the space weather. It's Friday, y'all. I don't know how we're supposed to say 7. Maybe 7 is juror number 7. Maybe 7 is witness number 7. 7 is something. I got a lot of numbers here, but I ain't seen no 7. If I see 7 anywhere, gotta say 7. Juror, there was no juror 7. Sorry guys, I don't know who 7 is. I would help you if I could, 7. But they kicking my ass. I might be 7. Shit. I don't know. Fuck, I'm supposed to know. They don't let me know nothing. Can't even go to Columbia. Can't go to Princeton. Cause you scared of me knowing shit, you punk ass motherfucking weak bitch. Punk ass fool. Tell you what, it'll stick in your motherfucking head. This song, that's for sure. Watch how it break out. That's when you know it's divinely mixed. Check this out. I didn't even do that shit. Watch. Ah. Yeah. That's when you know. That's that magic being in your fucking hand, bro. Look at that. Ah. You don't know me. Shut this shit down. All this evil, all this bullshit, all this spiritual war we going through, all your chrome wheels, get the bullshit out of here and let the people be free. ADHD on me. Now, punk motherfuckers. Sitting up here doing shit to people, you can't even stand up on the shit that you did. You a bitch nigga. Nia. Alright, I'm out. Peace. Y'all have a great weekend, for real. On Ice Beach all day long.